Games built with Unreal Engine 5 are setting new standards for visual realism. Advanced lighting, detailed assets, and lifelike environments are making upcoming titles look closer to reality than ever before. Let's get into it! Cinder City is a third-person shooter MMO built around large-scale tactical combat in a shared open-world version of a ruined soul. Players control specialized characters with unique abilities and use cover-based gunplay, drones, and advanced weapons in coordinated fights. Gameplay supports open-zone encounters, group dungeons, and large boss battles that require teamwork and role synergy. Progression comes from character builds, gear upgrades, and participation in dynamic combat zones spread across a continuous city map. Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic is a single-player action RPG set in the Old Republic era, built around story-driven progression and player choice. Players create a character whose decisions influence alignment toward the light or dark side, shaping abilities, relationships, and story outcomes. Gameplay combines real-time combat with narrative choices, companion interactions, and branching quests. The setting introduces new characters and conflicts within an ancient galaxy, functioning as a standalone story rather than a direct continuation of earlier titles. Exodus is a single-player sci-fi action RPG set 40,000 years in the future. You play as a traveler who leaves home on dangerous missions, then returns to see how time dilation has changed humanity. Choices shape future generations, relationships, and worlds. Combat mixes third-person shooting with abilities powered by ancient relics. Exploration focuses on strange planets, companions with strong identities, and long-term consequences that carry across the entire journey.
Child of Orion, fulfill the purpose for which you were crafted, and seize your destiny.
Our world is dying. You are the only one who can wield celestial tech and find a cure.
Well, that's terrifying.
With the right ship and the right crew, you could save all of us.
I was on an alien world. Felt like I was finally doing what I was made for.
Thank you, June.
We are the defenders of Leiden's future. And we will fight to protect it.
The fight for survival has consequences. How far are you willing to venture? How much are you willing to sacrifice to save your world?
Damn, kid. No pressure there.
Ray ventured into OG's territory alone. You sure you thought this through?
Zoopunk is a third-person diesel punk action RPG and a prequel to Fist, forged in Shadow Torch. Set in Torch City during the First Torch War, it follows anthropomorphic animal fighters resisting an oppressive machine regime. Gameplay centers on fast, combo-heavy hack-and-slash combat, character switching, and optional co-op for up to 4 players. Each hero has a distinct fighting style, and the story leans into darker themes like industrialization, identity, and the nature of the soul in a gritty, machine-ruled world.
1 for 5, it's worth a shot.
Ain't you worried something might go wrong?
Wrong? I'm counting on it.
It's mine now. Finish him.
Give it back!
Walked right in himself, huh?
It's all yours now, boss.
Good work. Now with this, even the Machine Legion doesn't stand a chance against me.
What?
Huh?
I'm the Papa!
Right on time! Miss me?
Gotta hand it to you this time, Ray.
If Tron hadn't planned ahead and sent us as backup, you'd be done for.
Mission done? Let me take a look.
All accounted for. What's next?
It's time to save Torch City.
Loulan the Cursed Sand is an action RPG set along the ancient Silk Road in China's western regions. You play as the Cursed Sand, a skeletal warrior bound to lost Loulan, using sand powers to fight, explore, and solve puzzles. Combat is top-down and melee-focused, built around careful movement and timing. Players switch between bone and sand forms, face elite enemies and large bosses, and follow a tragic journey driven by love, loss, and a fallen kingdom. Forza Horizon 6 takes the Horizon Festival to Japan, offering a wide open racing world shaped by mountains, cities, coastlines, and countryside roads. Players can drive across changing landscapes, take part in races and events, and freely explore the map at their own pace. The focus stays on fast, accessible driving, a large variety of cars, and an open world designed for freedom, discovery, and constant movement across different regions.
Jonathan Burrows, creative director of Variable State. Right now, our team is working on Deepest Fear, a claustrophobic horror shooter.
Deepest Fear is a sci-fi horror FPS set deep beneath the ocean in a flooded, retro-future facility. You play as Dr. Donnie Carroll, exploring a collapsing underwater complex where water spreads, floods, and reshapes combat and movement. Enemies can emerge from any water source, forcing constant adaptation. The game blends first-person shooting with immersive sim systems and Metroidvania-style exploration, rewarding careful planning, smart tools, and creative problem-solving as you uncover secrets tied to family, science, and survival.
Water in Deepest Fear looks and behaves in physically accurate ways. It flows over surfaces and floods environments, it conducts electricity, it transfers heat, it knocks you off your feet with surging currents and deadly vortexes. And it can be manipulated by creating dams, locking down compartments, and using tools and equipment unique to our sci-fi setting. And more than that, a deadly pathogen has infected the ocean itself, creating a primordial soup for violent entities to spontaneously manifest from. Every puddle, leak, or water source is a potential spawn point for an entity to strike. Some of the greatest stories ever told in games have come from the horror genre. Our ambition is for Deepest Fear to sit alongside these great works. Success is not guaranteed, but we know our commitment to quality and creativity are second to none. We would accept nothing less than to make the best game possible with the resources we have available. So expect AAA quality weapon feel, expect creative, strategic enemy AI behaviors, expect intuitive customizable controls, and expect high, stable frame rates across a range of hardware specs. For now, Deepest Fear is coming exclusively to Steam. If you'd like to see the game on other platforms, please let those platform holders know. We want it too. As for Deepest Fear's development, we'll have more to share about the game in the coming months. Please wishlist the game on Steam if you like what you see. We want Deepest Fear to be the next great immersive sim, and your enthusiasm energizes our creativity. So please spread the word, tell your friends, talk about the game on social media. It really helps more.
The Legend of Baboo is a story-driven action-adventure about a young boy named Sepper and his loyal dog, Baboo. Together, they travel across a magical island threatened by an ancient evil. Gameplay focuses on exploration, light puzzles, and real-time combat using teamwork between the two characters. Sepper uses a magic staff, while Baboo helps with movement, attacks, and traversal. The journey moves through varied fantasy regions, building an emotional tale about family, courage, and friendship. Ballad of Antara is a free-to-play fantasy action RPG set in a broken world consumed by a mysterious plague. You play as emissaries, each with unique weapons, elements, and combat styles. Combat is fast and skill-based, using dodges, parries, stamina, and precise timing. Players can switch characters during fights for combos and strategy. A dangerous alternate paradimension holds vital resources needed to restore the world.
We have to bear the consequences of such powers!
Time. War. Mortality. These essences shall not fall into your treacherous hands. Wayward emissaries, grant us the forgotten miracles. Rain fire from above. This desolate flame needs a sprinkle of madness. Remember, no matter what happens, we did not betray this world.
Kingmakers is an action strategy sandbox where you travel back to medieval England armed with modern weapons. Massive battles run in real time with thousands of AI-driven soldiers fighting simultaneously. You can shoot, drive, and call in airstrikes while also building armies and shaping the course of history. Play solo or team up in online co-op to rewrite the past and change the future. Beautiful Light is a PvPvPvE first-person extraction shooter set in a dark, hostile zone. 6 squads of 3 operators enter each match to locate and extract a powerful artifact. Players face rival teams, deadly environments, and player-controlled anomalies. Every decision matters, as death means losing your gear. Tactical movement, teamwork, and risk management define each raid in this tense, horror-driven experience.
To ash.
Chrono Odyssey is a next-generation action MMORPG set in a vast, seamless fantasy world. Players explore diverse biomes, from snowy lands to swamps, without loading breaks. Combat is real-time and skill-based, built around time manipulation that can stop, slow, or rewind moments in battle. The world supports solo play and group activities, including dungeons and raids. Deep crafting, gathering, and detailed character customization shape long-term progression. Player choice and gear builds influence how challenges are approached.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past.
SCP Valravn is a single-player horror FPS set in the SCP universe. You play as Lena Sorvoa, an elite operative sent to infiltrate Valravn Corp after containment fails. Gameplay mixes stealth and fast, lethal gunfights with smart enemy AI and limited ammo. You face mercenaries and dangerous anomalies inside dark facilities. The focus is tension, exploration, and lore-heavy storytelling, where survival depends on planning and precision. Each encounter rewards patience, awareness, and decisive action under constant pressure.
village.
Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake is a full remake of the classic Japanese survival horror game. The story follows twin sisters Mio and Mayu as they explore a cursed, abandoned village haunted by restless spirits. Gameplay centers on the camera obscura, a ghost-fighting camera used to repel and seal spirits. The remake features rebuilt visuals, enhanced 3D audio, refined controls, new areas, and the added holding hands with Mayu mechanic, deepening the emotional bond at the heart of the story.
Together.
The twins, where are they? The ritual. Why did you run? Accept the fate of the sacrifice!
The festival failed. It's all because we ran away. Mayu, we'll be together forever.
Son of Thanjai is a cinematic third-person action-adventure set in 11th century South India. You play as a Chola king struggling with his father's legacy while unrest spreads across Thanjavur. Combat focuses on fluid melee inspired by Kalarapaya 2, using the Sarulval whipsword, stealth, and mounted encounters. Explore a detailed historical world, uncover conspiracies, question allies and enemies, and shape your own legacy through decisive actions that balance duty, power, and personal destiny. Valor Mortis is a first-person Souls-like action RPG set in a dark alternate 19th century Europe. You play as a fallen soldier from Napoleon's army, revived by a spreading plague with unnatural powers. Combat focuses on precise parries, dashes, and brutal finishers, with constant risk and reward. Explore ruined battlefields and corrupted cities, fight plague-born monsters, and uncover a conspiracy behind your resurrection and the fate of humanity through skill-based progression and tense, deliberate encounters.
This isn't war. This is damnation.
Steel Arc is a first-person survival sandbox set in a broken, post-apocalyptic world. You explore ruins, gather resources, and fight threats while keeping a massive train running as your mobile base. The train acts as transport, storage, and protection, and can be expanded with new modules. Gameplay focuses on crafting, automation, and production chains, letting you build outposts, manage logistics, and survive harsh environments alone or in co-op with friends.
They're attacking us.
What is this?
Operation Stutter is a first-person psychological horror game set inside a secret Cold War bunker. You explore dark corridors where reality shifts and memories feel unreliable. A film camera is your main tool, used to reveal hidden threats and strange anomalies. Combat is rare and risky, with limited ammo and constant tension. The game focuses on atmosphere, puzzles, and survival, blending paranoia, isolation, and fear as you uncover the truth behind a hidden operation.
Deteriorating. People need to know about this. People need to know about this. We're desperate here. The operation is getting out of... What is this?
Hey! Who are you? I can't breathe! I don't want to die! Please! Shit!
La Divina Commedia is a dark fantasy action RPG inspired by Dante's epic poem. You descend through hell as a warrior poet, facing demons and the weight of your own sins. Procedural extraction dungeons change every run, pushing you to fight, loot, and escape alive. Combat revolves around distinct weapon classes, crafting gear, and powerful risk-reward abilities. Player choices tie into the 7 deadly sins, shaping skills, encounters, and the path toward redemption or ruin. The Indigo Initiative is a first-person puzzle adventure set across fractured dimensions. You play as Dr. Kepler, using advanced tools to control fire, water, electricity, and magnetism. Each area focuses on multi-step environmental puzzles with flexible solutions. Exploration leads through atmospheric locations, from isolated islands to ancient ruins. A mysterious AI companion guides you as you uncover hidden memories and the truth behind a collapsing reality driven by human ambition.
Together, we'll do what must be done. We'll put the pieces back together and find anyone still out there.
Hello, Reapers. Welcome to Marova.
Reaper Actual is an open-world persistent shooter set on the war-torn island of Marova. Hundreds of players deploy as elite Reapers, mixing fast FPS combat with MMO-style progression. Missions pit you against other players and 5 hostile NPC factions across varied biomes. You build and upgrade a personal base, manage gear, and extract with valuable loot. Each deployment reshapes control of the island through constant PvPvE conflict. Plan 8 is a gritty, open-world, third-person MMO shooter set in a dark, dystopian future. Players wear powerful, customizable exosuits that change how you move and fight. Combat focuses on fast gunplay against hostile machines with abilities like boosted jumps, shields, and aerial movement. The world is designed for large-scale exploration, missions, and loot progression. Deep gear and weapon customization let you shape your playstyle over long-term progression. Marathon is a PvPvE extraction shooter set on the hostile planet Tau Ceti 4. You play as a runner, entering dangerous zones alone or in small teams to gather loot and escape alive. Each run is high risk, with other players and AI enemies competing for the same rewards. Gear, implants, and loadouts shape your playstyle. The world is persistent and evolving, rewarding smart decisions, teamwork, and careful extraction timing.
Secrets. Buried and rotting. With the UESC holding a shovel. That's where you come in, Runner. A living weapon, reborn every time you break. The truth is in your hands. Survive or die.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced, roguelite hack-and-slash that is built for intense combo.
Morbid Metal is a fast-paced hack-and-slash roguelite set in a ruined sci-fi world. You can shapeshift between multiple characters during combat, chaining their abilities into stylish, high-damage combos. Each run challenges you with deadly machines, tough bosses, and shifting arenas. Death resets the run, but permanent upgrades help you grow stronger over time. The focus is on speed, skill, and mastering fluid combat through constant adaptation.
Style and active abilities, which are unlocked as you explore the simulation. You can even chain attacks between different characters. Start with Vector to quickly dispatch enemies, switch to Flux for a flurry of hits, and finish your combo with Echo's special attack. Mastering each playstyle will be essential, as you'll face a variety of powerful enemies, each with their own attack patterns and weaknesses. And at the end of every biome, you'll face powerful bosses. These are dramatic, high-stakes encounters designed to be tough but rewarding. Each new run reshapes the world. Layouts shift, enemy types change, and you'll have to adapt and make strategic choices to succeed. Choose character upgrades, buffs, or curses that change how you play. Some of these choices push you to take risks, others offer abilities, rewards, and modifiers, which alter your combat style, making each run truly unique.
At Fate's End is a story-driven action-adventure set in a handcrafted fantasy world. You play as Shan, wielding the god sword Azus while facing monsters and solving narrative puzzles. The core battles are emotional duels against estranged siblings, where combat, dialogue, and family secrets matter. Each choice shapes abilities, relationships, and the ending, turning progression into a living family tree with lasting consequences across the entire journey. Echoes of the End Enhanced Edition is a fantasy action-adventure focused on story, magic, and exploration. You follow Rin on a journey to rescue her brother as war threatens the land of Aema. Combat blends swordplay with powerful magic abilities, supported by a companion in battle. The Enhanced Edition improves combat feel, movement, progression, and balance, while adding new equipment options, difficulty modes, and new game plus for a smoother, more rewarding experience. Felt That Boxing is a story-driven boxing game that mixes arcade fights with puppet comedy. You play as Ezra Fuzz E. Wright, a soft-hearted underdog fighting through a wild tournament to save his orphanage. Matches focus on timing, dodging, and chaotic punches, supported by silly super moves and training minigames. The game blends humor and emotion, offering a light but skill-based single-player experience built around charm, personality, and over-the-top boxing action.
Don't waste my time!
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die!
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load!
This meat ain't gonna beat itself!
I've been taking dumps in there all day! Jab, jab, jab!
Wu-Tang Rise of the Deceiver is a co-op action RPG built around fast anime-style combat and a bold Afro-surrealist world. You create a custom fighter and battle through dreamlike chambers filled with escalating enemies. The Wu-Tang Clan fights beside you, lending powers, guidance, and music that reacts to combat. Progression focuses on skill upgrades, style customization, and teamwork, with solo play or 3-player co-op centered on replayable, challenge-driven encounters across surreal arenas inspired by myth and hip-hop. End of Abysses is a sci-fi horror Metroidvania with a top-down view and a strong focus on atmosphere. You play as Cell, a technician exploring a broken underground facility filled with strange, hostile creatures. Light plays a key role in survival, guiding exploration and combat. The game blends careful movement, puzzle solving, and strategic twin-stick shooting, rewarding players who explore deeply and learn the layout of its dark, interconnected spaces.
Seems like they got no true.